How have NCAA transfer waiver rules changed? If you are a student athlete or just a fan of college sports, you might be curious about how transfer rules have shifted over the years. The landscape of college athletics is always evolving, and transfer waivers play a big role in that change. Let's break down how these rules have transformed to better serve student athletes. Historically, the National Collegiate Athletic Association enforced a year-in-residence rule. This meant that student athletes had to sit out for one full academic year after transferring to a new school. This rule was put in place to maintain competitive balance and discourage frequent transfers. However, this created challenges for athletes looking for better opportunities. In 1993, an exception was introduced for football players moving from the Football Bowl subdivision to the Football Championship subdivision. This allowed them to play immediately, but it did not apply to other sports or to players moving in the opposite direction. Over time, the NCAA recognized the need for more flexibility. They developed a waiver system that allowed student athletes to request immediate eligibility under specific circumstances. These could include coaching changes or family hardships. Approval rates for these waivers increased as the NCAA shifted its focus to supporting student athletes more effectively. Still, the process was not always consistent, leading to uncertainty for many. In 2018, the NCAA introduced the transfer portal. This online platform allows athletes to declare their intent to transfer, making the process more transparent and easier for schools to communicate with potential transfers. In 2022, transfer windows were added. These are specific periods when athletes must enter the portal to be eligible for immediate transfer, similar to professional sports. A major change came in April 2021 with the introduction of the one-time transfer rule. This rule allows student athletes to transfer once and gain immediate eligibility without needing a waiver. This marked a significant shift in how transfers are handled, reducing barriers for athletes seeking new opportunities. Looking ahead, in April 2024, the NCAA approved a significant update. This legislation allows all Division I student athletes to transfer and be immediately eligible to compete, regardless of how many times they have transferred. The only requirements are that they must be academically eligible and in good standing. This change eliminates the year-in-residence requirement for most transfers and reduces the need for waivers. While these updates reflected a growing recognition of student athletes' rights, they also maintain some structure. Transfers must still occur during designated windows, and athletes cannot compete for multiple schools in the same championship segment. In summary, the evolution of NCAA transfer waiver rules shows a shift towards greater flexibility and support for student athletes. These changes help athletes pursue the best fit for their academic and athletic goals while balancing their commitments.